In this video, I'm going to tell you when you need to hire an artist manager. What's up, guys? It's Brandon from KDMR Music, helping you learn how to succeed in the music business. So if you're new here, we do videos all the time about different aspects of the music business, whether it's publishing, whether it's marketing, whether it's finding a manager. And so if you want content like that, then you should hit that subscribe button and then hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our content. So today we're talking about when you should hire an artist manager. Now, I get this question a lot from my consulting clients. When should I hire a manager? Should I have one right now? Should I wait a little while? What should I do? And a common answer to this question that you'll see a lot is you need an artist manager when you have something to manage, right? And that's kind of the snarky answer. It is true, but we can go a little deeper than that. So let's talk about some pros and cons. So having an artist manager is great because an artist manager may have connections that you don't have. They may be able to help you in ways that you aren't thinking of. They may have experience that you don't have, right? But then also, if you choose the wrong manager, you could really put yourself in a bad spot because you're giving 15 to 20% of your earnings, gross earnings at that, to someone in hopes that they're going to help you build your career and help your career move on, right? So if you hire a manager too early, then that means you're spending money, 20% of your income, that perhaps you could be using for other things or to build your career in other ways, especially if you don't have the right manager. If you sign on to a management deal too early and you're not seeing results because that manager isn't a good manager, then now anything that you do have coming in, and a lot of times you're going to be getting those things on your own if you got a bad manager, you still got to give that manager 15 to 20% of your earnings on things that you're doing yourself, right? So the con or the bad part about signing a manager too early is that you're going to be missing out on money that you should definitely be using in other ways. Let's say you put that 20% toward Facebook ads. Let's say you put that 20% towards buying merchandise and fulfilling orders, right? Those are all things that are going to help you generate revenue. But instead, you're giving that revenue away and giving away the possibility for more revenue to someone who may not have your best interest at heart. But now, on the flip side of that, if you hire a manager too late, then of course as your career grows, there are going to be so many things that are going to take up your time. As your fan base grows, you're going to be responding to people on social media. You're going to be sending out emails. You're going to be fulfilling merch orders. You're going to be monitoring your social media analytics. You're going to be reaching out to press, scheduling interviews, being interviewed. You're going to be doing website updates. You're going to be contacting booking agents, setting up tour dates, making sure you're buying all the equipment that you need and everything is there at the venue. There are so many things that have to be considered when you're an artist, especially when you're independent and you don't have a large team. So, having a manager is something that will help you alleviate yourself and not have to do so many of those things by yourself. But, if you decide you're going to wait until you're fully established, I want to wait until I'm making this much money every month before I hire a manager, then you're going to find yourself spending a lot of time that you should be spending working on your craft, practicing for your live show, working on your songwriting skills, working on your production skills. And these are things that you have to keep up to date. You want to always be honing in on your skills. You want to always be working on your talent because, believe it or not, if you don't use it, you will lose it. So, the best answer to this question, and this is one, if you were listening, or if you're subscribed to our podcast, our episode with Mike Luna was episode 9, and he talks about this. He says, you should hire an artist manager when the work that you're doing outside of just, you're focusing on your craft is taking away from the craft. Not taking away from the time necessarily, because we've all got 24 hours a day and we've all got to multitask sometimes. But if it's inhibiting your ability to create, If you find yourself not inspired anymore after working on so many hard activities, then it's time to look into hiring a team. Right, now the first person you want is going to be a manager, but there's graphic designers, there's so many other people that you can put on your team. But that's when you should hire a manager, and that's when you should start looking for help. When you can't do the creative things anymore because all the business work is just taking over all of your time and your mental space. So I hope that was helpful. Now, if you want to talk more, then join me in the Indie Club on Facebook. It's kdmr.us/Indie Club, but I will leave the link in the description below. That's where you'll find me on a regular basis, other artist managers, and other artists. So you can network, you can build your community, build your relationships, and really start to see success and support yourself or find support for your career. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.